All right? I want you to think about the proposed schedule for 2018. It's going to be a little intense, 2 productions. We were hard up with 1, right? But remember, what was the biggest thing I used to say at rehearsal, and Sister Tamara would say at rehearsal? Are you off book?
Oh, yeah.
And I was nice to y'all. And Tamara was like, oh, no, put the script down. Right? Remember?
Mm-hmm.
After 6 months, oh, put the script down. Now you don't have to do that. So if you have your script, start reading. All right? Elder.
You had mentioned something before about, you can explain if you want. You said something like, if some reason, because someone might have asked someone before to do something else on another level, it doesn't mean that you still can't work, but you'd be glad for if someone
Thank you. I
wouldn't
said
have
that
to
last time.
do something, because somehow, because we got so many different projects here, I know if he said we're going to go on, we're going to start with it, but if something happens, he don't want us to feel as though, oh, no, don't you do that.
Right.
Because that might be a break for you to do that.
That's right.
It may not be part of this necessarily, but we can figure how we can do something later on.
Right.
Or if you get big, you can always contribute some money back.
That's right.
So
Listen, I'm glad you brought that up. Because not only is that okay, I want you to do that. If you get an opportunity to do something big, fully loaded for Christ, not only do I want you to do it, I'm going to be there. All right? We're going to be there. Because I believe what I said. I'm not just talking. I'm not blowing smoke up your nose. I believe it. I believe that God's going to provide. If he takes you out so you can do something better, I know he's bringing somebody else. I know it. And maybe it'll be uncomfortable for us for a while, but I don't care because I know that's God's will. I know that's God's will for you to go on into greener pastures. I know that already. That I am so convinced of that. Thank you for bringing that
But
up.
I think he should try to talk to you first, because you never know what could be done from this.
Yeah, you should let us know.
Yeah,
Don't just
because
disappear.
somebody might say this to you, you or whatever. I said, well, I don't work on this. Oh, well, what y'all got over there? They might, but if you don't say that, they just assume.
Right.
You
And
know.
on that note, Elder, here's something else too. If you get what sounds like a good opportunity, and believe me, through the Inferno Project, I've gotten like 3 or 4 different overtures, like to Charlotte, you know. Oh, come on, we want to do this with you guys. We want you guys to come to Bethany, and we want you to do that. And I'm like, oh, praise God, he'll call me, but I'm not excited. I'm like, okay, you know, I'm from Jersey. I give the typical Jersey response, like, in my mind, not out loud, whatever. You know, okay, you got my number. If they want to call me, that's
Right.
when I was a young man and I used to date ladies, you know. If they felt like tight up, I was like, here, take my number. You call me if you want. If you don't, it's good. You know, it's cool. You know, that's where I was. I know you were worse. We ain't going there. Don't be laughing. Ray. Ray. So, but I don't get overly excited, and I'm telling you that because of this. If somebody comes by and says, Seth, we got this for you, man. Do this. Don't jump too quickly. Everything has you have to stop and get into praying, right? You got to get to praying. All right? And you should talk to me for no other reason than for that. Because I might know something about them that might prevent you from getting in trouble.
Yes.
So don't just jump. You know, we'll know, you're going to know, and I'm going to know if this is a good thing or not. We're going to know. All right? But if it is a legitimate thing, I encourage you to do it. It's going to be good for you. It's going to be good for us. It's just going to be good. It's going to be good. That's what we're here for. We're here for the glory of God, working through these people, those of you who are here, and the people that you're going to minister to through your gifts, either in the night of the Inferno or wherever God ultimately leads you. But the pipeline is the way to go. Because once we go through the pipeline, you're going to get good feedback on your products. You're going to get really good feedback. Selfless people looking at your stuff, giving you good feedback. It's going to be sharpened and made crisper. And then guess what? That script that you submitted like 3, 5, 6 months ago might be the new showcase. We don't want the same script to be on the showcase all the time. Right now, Inferno, that's the one that's up there. But it would be a complete failure if that's the one that we stay with in another 2, 3 years. That's not the plan. And it's not good. What we hope is Inferno goes somewhere else. I would love it if somebody bought Inferno and took it off my hands. Because I can't go running with Inferno and leave y'all. I can't do that. So I like it if somebody buy it. And it would come cheap. So, you know. But we even have information about that. If you sell a script, what should you be looking for? Your first script. All right? What should you be looking for? How much? All right? Some people think, well, I want $500,000. And those are great stories. But there are very few of them. Very, very few. You got to start out at a certain level. But if somebody out there does offer you $500,000, tell them to talk to your agent. Last name Steed. Just kidding.
No.
So here's the last thing. I'm just gonna run this down without the names. You'll see the names. Do you want the names of where you've been nominated?
Absolutely.
Okay. Board of Trustees: Dozier Arline, Margaret Payne, Tanya Russell, Brenda, Apostle, Nyla. Is that because your girl made it or you
All
didn't?
of the wonderful people nominated. Good job.
Well, you know you need an alternate.
Alternate Yvonne Solomon. I second that emotion. All in favor?
Aye.
Done.
Welcome to the
Jesus
club.
speak.
Now it's not going to be heavy lifting. This thing. You probably have to meet like every 3 months, 4 months, something like that. It's not going to be heavy lifting. If we got to make an immediate decision, it'd be phone. But we're going to need that because of the nonprofit. Am I right?
Correct.
And I want to do your lawyer idea, so we're not overwhelmed by this whole process. We'll do the lawyer idea. Yes, that's why I know you know that. Administration. Here you go. Administration executive, as we said earlier, Dr.
Yes, sir.
D, who's done a fine job. We ain't gonna stop. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Budgetary will be 2 new people that are not here today. They both live in North Jersey. You know one of them, Phyllis Robertson. She's my cousin. Do you remember her? Well, I know you know her. That's right, because she worked with you. She's great, very thorough. She worked for the banks. Great. And Deborah Brown. Okay. She knows, my daughter say, yay, because she knows Deborah Brown is about business. She's a trustee in her church. Really good. So we're going to have people do, because we need a budget. Because we were way over budget on this last one.
Yes.
Because we reached the point, I know I did, because I'm trying to do a budget thing too. I reached the point where I'm like, okay.